How can we gather data and improve healthcare to develop sustainable solutions for years to come? Hello, and welcome to our page. My name is Abdul Rahman, and along with Kais and Usama, we're members of the Institute for Healthcare Improvement Open School Chapter at Ryerson University. Today, we want to introduce Improvement Science and show you an easy tool that you can use in your daily lives that will help you test change and impact the world. Let's take a look at the Plan, Do, Study, Act cycle by spinning coins. But first, a real-life problem facing our healthcare system. Have you heard of central lines? Right, they're tubes surgically inserted into a major blood vessel to make it faster and more efficient to deliver medication to the human body. Well, these tubes can lead to serious and sometimes fatal infections if germs enter the bloodstream through the central line. In fact, according to the CDC in the United States, 30,000 central line associated bloodstream infections occur in hospitals every year. How do we solve such a problem? Is there a new drug we can make that eliminates these infections? A new procedure to deliver medication? What about improvement science? Improvement science uses this scientific method to aid in quality improvement efforts. We generate theories for improvement, test them on a small scale, record our observations, and analyze these results to determine whether a change was effective or whether a new change is needed. This iterative process is defined as the Plan, Do, Study, Act cycle, or the PDSA cycle. And while this science may not have cool microscopes, beakers, or chemicals, it's very much a real science. Consider this example from a network of hospitals in Saudi Arabia called SAMSO. They were also facing problems with central line infections. Using improvement science and the PDSA cycle, the hospitals were able to reduce central line associated infections from 11 infections per 1,000 days to 0 infections. The power of improvement science can truly save lives. Now, let's take a look at how the PDSA cycle works by doing a fun and quick spinning coin activity. For this activity, you will need 4 coins of different sizes and weights. You will also need a timer and a worksheet to track your theories and data throughout the game. Our objective? To spin the coins as long as we can. You may want to brainstorm about factors that will make the coin spin longer. For example, is size of the coins a factor? Weight? Does the surface on which your coin spins affect how long it will spin? These are things that you'll want to consider as you try to spin your coin for as long as possible. So how does the PDSA cycle fit into all of this? Well, the 4 components of the PDSA cycle are Plan, Do, Study, and Act. First, plan. Before we pick up a coin, we need to create some sort of plan. For example, we might say that larger coins will spin longer. We can then make a more specified prediction. For example, that a nickel will spin for 10 seconds. Next, do. In this part of the cycle, you will test your prediction by spinning the nickel. Note your observations and spin time. Next, study. Compare your observations to your prediction. Did the coin spin for as long as you predicted? And finally, act. We need to consider our predictions and observations to see if we need to adjust anything. You may decide to use a quarter and make some new predictions for factors that may affect spin time. With this, you have completed one PDSA cycle. Congratulations! The best way to find out which factors will allow you to spin the coin the longest is by repeating the PDSA cycle again and again until you get your intended outcome. The game illustrates how PDSA cycles can serve as a great way to think about ways we can implement effective changes to achieve quality improvement. Now it's your turn to practice PDSA cycles. Download the spinning coin worksheet in the description below and go through multiple PDSA cycles by changing one factor or variable at a time to achieve the longest spin. So what are you waiting for? You got this, champion. Go change the world.